My adventures at E3 2016 were made possible by NVIDIA Australia and New Zealand.
Hello again, I am Blunty, spookily underlit by the display of my laptop because I didn't bother checking the lighting at all before I pressed record, apparently. So, no vloggy thing yesterday, some of you may have noticed, from E3. That's because when I got done with my day on the show floor, I came back to the hotel, imported the footage, put the batteries on charge, then left straight away to go to a party, which I'll tell you about in a second. But what I wanted to do for you now is just sort of recap E3 for me so far. Not all of it, just sort of little bits and pieces, because I've got a lot of stuff to show you that deserves its own dedicated video. So this product gets a video, and this game gets the video, and this... You know what I'm talking... Anyway. I just refresh myself with a sip of my small Dr. Pepper. America, serving sizes. We need to have a conversation. Anyway, so E3, my very first E3. Let me just run you through sort of impressions and little bits and pieces, and just the little bits I caught during my first couple of days on the show floor. Now, first things first, as you may imagine, E3 is packed to the gills, and it's pretty spread out too, with two main show floors and a whole bunch of small meeting rooms and demo rooms and all that kind of stuff, so it can take a while to get from place to place. But I know a few of the smaller things that stuck out to me. I quite like the Into Pixel exhibition of video game inspired art. There was lots of nice stuff on show there. And pretty much everywhere you look, there's Twitch stuff going on. Hashtag Bleed Purple was the call out. Speaking of which, last night I went to the Twitch E3 VIP party. Spent most of the night hanging out with some fellow Aussies. Some of you may even recognize them.
I'm at the Twitch party! You can't hear me! Because now! But I found the only other Australian
And you know what? I don't think I'll be sharing many stories from that evening. What happens after hours stays after hours, or something to that effect. But suffice to say, I had a lot of fun, and I even remember most of it. And yes, I did get drunk enough to sing karaoke with a bunch of Assassin's Creed cosplayers, which was memorable. But back on the show floor, VR, of course, was all over the place. Just everywhere you looked, there was VR stuff going on. It's all very exciting. Lots of different options out there, too. And more on the way. And I'll be doing a big fistful of videos about all the various options on show that I went hands-on or heads-on with, so stay tuned for that. There's some interesting stuff going on. The folks at Alienware had a few new products on show, but of particular interest was one of the nicest, tidiest looking VR backpacks I've seen yet. Hopefully it goes beyond concept. They also had a new desktop there, but I'll talk about that in a dedicated video because that's really interesting. And still on VR, look out for my video on my Star Trek Bridge Crew playthrough soon. Spoiler alert, it's friggin' awesome. I also came across this silly little arcade machine thingy, utterly impractical and ridiculous, but it does work and I super want one because, for reasons. Over at Microsoft's booth, they had a little animatronic doggy thing from Recore, super cute, but I went to their booth mainly to get some playtime with the new Forza Horizon 3. 1, because I love me some arcadey style racing, and 2, because this one is set in Australia. And from what I saw, it's damn near spot on too. The various locations in the demo really rang true to feeling like many of the typical bits of Aussie land that I am, as you may guess, pretty familiar with. Also spotted Dragon Quest Builders, with this game not quickly enough making its way into the English-speaking world for my taste. It's been out in Japan for a little while now, but I think I need a proper tutorial and way more time with it to figure it out because it felt super weird to control for some reason. But it does seem like it'll scratch a nice little itch somewhere between a light RPG and Minecraft, of course, which is very interesting to me personally. So that's definitely going on my list of things to keep an eye on. The line for custom engraved 20th anniversary Tomb Raider dog tags was way too long for me to be burning time waiting for one of my own, which I do lament because I want one of those too, because of more reasons. And yes, back on VR. VR porn. The gathered crowd around this little booth was stupidly big because what people were actually lining up for was a chance to watch some porn while surrounded by strangers that they won't be able to see. It's awkward AF if you ask me, but hey, erotica is big business and it'll certainly help Joe Public get interested in VR, I imagine. And no, I didn't try it for myself. Maybe tomorrow. Another one of the show's sponsors, Doritos, were doing lots of gimmicky things to get attention, one of which was doing screen-printed t-shirts right there on the show floor, which certainly succeeded in gathering attention, and a great big line for that too. And I mean, great big line, so I didn't bother getting one of my own, even though I do want one because, you know, more other different reasons.
So there you go, a little bit of a flavour of my time at E3 so far. Like I said, lots more videos to come. I mean, lots more. I mean, I haven't even counted. I've got notes here somewhere how many videos I'll be making from this thing. Where are we? This is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. It's like 20 odd different video titles I've got sitting here. Actually, I might have covered some of those in this video, so I don't know. Let's say 12 to be safe. 12 easily. And I've still got one more day to go. So let's call it, I don't know, 24? That sounds like a lot. 24. Let's aim for 24 videos from E3 2016. Luckily, the flight home is like 16 hours long, so I'll have plenty of time to sleep because I won't be able to do any work on the plane because the tray tables aren't big enough for my laptop and the hard drive, so I can't sort of edit while I'm on the plane unless I want to. I was going to do a Raptor edit. You can tell I'm overtired and full of caffeine, and anticipating. I got stuck there for a second. Anticipating a big final day. Don't know whether you'll get a video tomorrow as well, because the big final day, once I get done on the show floor, I've got to come back to the hotel, pack everything up, and then I'm on a plane that same day, that same evening. So maybe I'll be able to throw something together at the airport. I don't know. But either way, like I said, just a ton of E3 content coming at you. Some really cool stuff I can't wait to tell you about. It's been a really exciting, in case I don't get to recap before I fly out, it's been a really exciting trip. Thank you to NVIDIA for giving me this opportunity to come up to E3 and be kind of NVIDIA's pet YouTuber. That's what I've been telling people anyway. No, NVIDIA bought me up. I'm just going their pet YouTuber for the week. I kind of like it. Sounds cute. You think? Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm Blunty. We'll catch you next time. This is the comments on this video will be your last chance to ask me to cover something specific you might have read about or heard about or seen tweeted about or whatever. But I'm going to try and get some rest because big day tomorrow. Big day. Big day.